Okay, so hey guys, and welcome back to another Access 72 video, and in today's video I'm back with another interview, and I'm here with Alex Branson-Cole. Alex, how are we?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you very much for coming on the channel, mate.
No problem. Thanks for having me. I'm sure everyone says that, but yeah, no, honestly, thanks for having me.
Yes, it is a pleasure. And so am I right in saying you're a 32-year-old middleweight who's 3-0?
I'm not 32, but I am 3-0, yeah.
Okay, sorry. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
That's just on BoxRec, innit? But I'll keep it a secret how old I am.
Okay.
And we let my opponents assume.
Definitely. Alright, okay. Well, if you are new around here and you haven't yet subscribed, please do so. Like the video if you do indeed like the video, and let's get straight into it. So, the question which I always like to start off with, why did you start boxing?
Why did I start boxing? Probably because I like fighting.
That's fair.
Well, yeah, I just like fighting, really, and I guess boxing is a legal way, isn't it? You don't get in trouble, really. But I was always fighting with my brothers, so and it just went from there. So and I went down to the gym, and I'm in the gym. So yeah, I've done a lot of fighting, enjoyed fighting.
That's great. That's it. Of course, you've got to enjoy what you're doing.
Yeah, I enjoy it, and I'll carry on doing it. Carry on doing boxing until I enjoy it, until I stop enjoying it. So.
Definitely, that's great. And so, do you remember what happened in your first amateur fight?
Yeah, I can remember. Yeah, good buzz. Scared, nervous, anxious. Had no idea what I was doing. Thing is, in London somewhere, and I went all 3 rounds. I think I've still got a DVD somewhere. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that back sometime. But yeah, I can remember. I think everyone remembers their first fight.
Yeah.
A good buzz. It's a real good buzz. Even a fighting now. But when you have your first one, you haven't got a clue. So yeah, it's yeah, I can always remember it. And I went all 3 rounds. Quite a hostile place. I was at the boys' gym.
Right.
And we there's always people there, always family in there. I was like, oh my god, everyone's shouting at me, like they're booing me. What's going on here? So I remember that. But I won.
That's great.
That's the main thing. And yeah, I can always remember my first bout.
Definitely, that's great. And so, throughout your whole amateur time, what would you say was your biggest achievement?
My biggest achievement? I would say my biggest achievement is sticking at it and moving forward. In regards of opponents and titles, etc., it would be the Elite Southern Area bout, which I won. This year, boxing, I only been boxing 4 years, and I won Southern Area Elite bout, which is pretty cool, pretty good.
Yeah, definitely.
And yeah, sticking at it, moving forward, always progressing. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That's great. And so, how many amateur fights did you end up racking up?
37 in a short time that I done it. So 37, it was good. Always stayed busy.
Yep.
Always full, which was good. It's good in the amateur because you fight every weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. 37.
That's great. That's a good number. But why did you end up turning professional when you did?
You know what? I just thought, if I don't do it now, I'll never do it. And why not? Why not do it? I'll put in a good few years, as an amateur. Why just knock it on the head now? Why not just keep going forward and progress and see what I can do? So I did, and you're not getting no younger, so just do it. And I turned professional, and yeah, it's good. I enjoy it. I'm currently enjoying it. I'm still enjoying it.
That's great. Yeah. Okay, and so throughout your 3 wins, which one would you say you've performed your best in?
Put it a 6-rounder maybe. My second belt was a 6-rounder. I performed okay in that. But I can always look at my fights. I look at them, and there's always stuff I feel like I can improve on and do better. But yeah, I'll say my 6-rounder, because I'd rather box more rounds than less rounds. No, I'm not a 4-rounder boxer, even though I still box him and I am going to box him, but I rather box longer rounds. So I'd say it was a 6-rounder because I feel like I've done better on that, and I had more time to showcase my skills.
That's fair enough. And so I suppose of course, the further along in your career, the more rounds fights you're going to have. And so, would you say that like maybe by the time you get to like the 10-round fights or even like the 12-round fights, that's when you'll be showing your best of your ability?
Yeah, of course. Every fight is it's gonna be an improvement because every day you're in the gym, you're always learning. So every fight there'll be improvement there, and each fight build up and build up. 10 rounds or 12 rounds, championship rounds, always going to be good, and always the longer the rounds you can showcase your skills. So yeah, you're right on that.
That's great. And so, do you know the next time when you'll be possibly back fighting again?
Whenever my manager can get me a fight, really. I'm always in the gym. So either before Christmas, if not in the New Year sometime. We'll see what happens. As soon as I get a call, yes or no, and I've got a good little fan base behind me, a good small town, good support. So whenever a fight coming up, I have them behind me and we'll move forward.
That's great. And so for anybody who's watching this and might have not seen you fight, what would you say makes you interesting as a fighter?
Interesting. We never know what I'm going to do. Box orthodox, box southpaw, front foot, back foot, whatever I feel like on the day, really. Bit of a split personality, but whatever I feel like on the day, go out, do it. And yeah, so you never know what we're going to get with me. Yeah, so it's always going to be exciting. You never know. It's like King of Red. King of Red. You know, when them little toys open up and you don't know what's inside, that's me.
That's great. Okay, and so you are just kind of at the start of your career at the moment. So how far do you think you can go in the sport?
As far as it takes me, as far as I can go. I'm going to win the Southern area, push on for the English, and then we'll see where it goes from there. That's the plan. So anything is a bonus. So I'm grateful to have 3 fights. When I have 4, 5, 6, I'll be grateful of them. So I'm just grateful to keep boxing, get the titles, get the Southern area, push on for the English, go from there. Anything from there is a bonus.
It is indeed. And so it's good to see that you have kind of like smaller targets to then lead up to an eventual bigger target. And I suppose, are you somebody that always likes to set lots of mini targets instead of just one big target? Of
course, yeah, I have goals. Start small, think big. I think you gotta have goals.
Definitely.
If you start a job, if you start boxing, you gotta have a goal. What you want to do? Do you want to just box and be 10-0, or do you want to box for titles, or where do you want to go? And you got to have a set goal and go for it, and that's what I've got. And I want to go for it and smash it. Yeah, that's the goals. I think anyone should have goals. You should have goals. If you don't have goals, you're walking with your eyes shut, aren't you?
Definitely. And so I'll leave it with this final question, which I always like to ask. You've got a little bit of a platform here. Would you like to shout anything out?
Yes, let me show my sponsors out. I've got quite a few, so I'll get them up ASAP. And thank you for having me on the show, of course, of the podcast interview. I've watched some of your videos. You do a good job, so keep it up.
Thank you very much, man.
If anyone's in Kent, let me just shout out my sponsors. Anyone's in Kent and you need electrician, I've got Head to Hadley Electricians, plumber, Quadrant Plumbing, carpentry, diamond carpentry, a building. A small shop in town, in the Ferrisham town that I live. SimSig, he does electric cigarettes and all that smoke. And Boosted is a card game. So now my sponsors. And if you want to follow me or add me on Facebook, anything like that, it's Instagram Alex_BCole, and Facebook you just find me as Alex Branson-Cole. Look out for my next fight. It's going to be exciting, pushing forward. Let's join part of the team, join the army. Let's all move forward together.
Definitely. Okay, and so thank you very much for doing this interview, mate.
No problem, thank you.
And maybe a little bit further along down the line when you're fighting for Southern area titles, we can come back and do a return interview.
Anytime, champ. Just give me a message.
Great. Okay. Well, if you are new around here and you haven't subscribed, please do so. Like the video if you do need like video, and thanks for watching.